What up, ladies and gents? Daniel back again here. This time with another sick pickup. Let's start with what we copped in the morning. It was a rough morning. We went to the flea market. We spent $10. We got this box of cords, as well as a couple Xbox controllers. These are part of the new haul. So we got that Xbox controller, that Xbox controller, cords, and then this. I forgot what that's called, the Kinect. And then we also got these 3 board games for $5 each. Or not $5 each. $5 for the 3 of them. Looked up the Pokemon one afterwards. It was about 20. Then we seen, as we were leaving the flea market, we seen a little sale being posted. A little confusion. I thought it was $1. I was trying to rob him, obviously. I'm a terrible person. We know. I was basically trying to rob him. They had bunch of games. He said in the message that they were 6 for $1. I pull up, he's asking $160 for all of them. I'm like, all right, let me pick out a few. I pick out a few. This is a $25 game, so I'm like, all right, man, can you do 6 of them for 20 bucks? So that's a $25 game. That'll go straight into the keep pile that I'll show you right now. Slumped Bomberman, which I needed. A $10 game. Picked these up yesterday. Didn't make a video about it. Picked both of these up, but this one is sealed. I know one of these is 5, one of these is 15, so I was like, all right, I'll pick them both up. You got a little value. This one's sealed, so this is about a $35 game. And then I was browsing and then quickly seen Silent Hill 3. About an $82 game. Loose. Mint. Surprisingly. Go figure. So that was a decent score, but then as I'm at work, see this get posted. So I get there, guy's Russian, he can't speak any English. We're using apps to go back and forth. Also this paperwork I got thrown in for free. So ultimately he's like, man, I got an Xbox that doesn't work. Granted, we're barely able to communicate. He's like, I got an Xbox that doesn't work, I got a PlayStation that doesn't work, keep those. Sells me the initial, all the PS3 games, all the PS2 games, which were where all the hitters were primarily. And then, boom, that shit was $60. Steal. Then he's like, coming to my house. I got all these Xbox 360 games and another Xbox. I offer him 30. He says 40. We can't even communicate. I say yes. So, 90 in, 110 in all day. Let's see what we got. I already showed you these cords. A couple frivolous games. That won't be going into the collection. 3 into the collection. So yeah, 3 into the collection. About 70 value right there. So that was a good morning, relatively. But then yeah, this came into play, and then man, let's just get into it. All this, let's get into everything that we're gonna get rid of. So we got 360. Run-of-the-mill stuff, maybe something rare or 2 in there, but I have them all. Working on a full 360 set, slowly but surely. No rush on that set. PS3, which I don't collect for at all. Again, a nice little Halsey. Nothing too rare. Bayonetta's decent. Everything else that was rare, I kept. / did not have. And then we got some rare PS2 games. Very few PS2 games I'm not keeping. These were the bad ones. Then we got a couple of loose disc stuff where there's actually some value in here. We got worthless. Ace Combat could be worthless. God of War's worthless. Here's where it gets tricky. I think this Armored Core 9 Breaker is like a $100 game loose, but it's kind of fucked up. Not fucked up, but it's definitely scratched. You see that? So, we'll see what we can get on that. I think this is a $100 game loose. Granted, I think it's in there. So he probably bought one, it didn't work, and then never got it fixed. And then we got 2 copies of Armored Core 2. Or actually, 1 copy of Armored Core 2, and then a copy of Armored Core 2 Another Age. Both incredibly rare and expensive games. One of them is, at least. Armored Core 2 is like $40 game. Complete. So yeah. PSP games, I guess let's just roughly go through that. A lot of them are movies. Let's go through the movies. The Hills, Boondocks, all movies. Hostel Part 3, Boondocks. This is a game, I don't know what it is. movie. The Warriors, great movie. First Sunday. Ace Combat. Family Guy movie. Couple games. Final Fantasy. Dragon Ball Z. This one's messed up though. I don't know if I'll take that. And then the hitter of the PSP, which I got these for free. $45 loose game. Wild Arms. I like that. Just keeps getting better. Alright. So that is everything as far as the fillers. Let's get into the hitters. I already showed you these three. Man, when I seen this picture, I couldn't believe it. And I said, how much? He said 100. The Jew in me had to just keep going, man. 100 wasn't good enough, guys. Am I scum? I'm scum. But it is what it is. $60 for basically all of these, not including the 360 games, which there's some hitters. So let's just get into it. I'll try to tell you guys my price the best till I know them. Been a little while. Don't know the price of every game, but yeah, let's get into it. Armored Core, I bet this is at least... I'd say this is 100 between these two. Could be wrong. Resident Evil Director's Cut, $50, $60 game. Never seen this one, didn't look it up yet. Armored Core 3, man, this is either a $75 or $100 game. Silent Line, $100 game. Front Mission 4, could be worthless. I know this, I've gotten rid of this in the past, this is like a $35 game. This one's like, I think that's a $150 game. One of these Armored Core games is $150. I think it's that one. Unfortunately, the two on the bottom, which I think it might be one of these that's a $100 game or $150 game, they got those stickers on there. So normally I wouldn't mess with that, but I have to keep those. Lost Planet 2, Prototype 1, a sealed copy of Forza. Did this come with an Xbox? Not for resale? Maybe it came with an Xbox. Split Second, made by Disney. It's weird. Gundam, another Gundam. Full Auto, never seen it. This probably looks like I'll get rid of it. I just want to see what it was worth. Ace Combat, I know I have some of these. Vanquish. Armored Core 4 for the 360. Probably worth something. Ace Combat. Just, again, random gun games that I've never seen before. Crackdown 2, needed it, oddly enough. Need for Speed, needed it. Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is a rare 360 game as far as not finding the Platinum version. Just the regular 360. Been hard to find. Fuse. Armored Core. The Guy game, the Blacklisted game. No manual. Final Fantasy. And then the two Armored Core games we were talking about. Unfortunately, those stickers are on there, but let's see what we can do. Like I said, 9, see that? 9 Breaker? Isn't that the $100 loose game we were talking about earlier? See? Alright guys, so that's it. 8 minutes. A good haul. We've been hauling recently, so let's see what all these hauls accumulate into. Definitely got some hitters. Probably if I had to guess, I can't tell you what the top 4 are, but this is probably the 5th best haul of my life, realistically. So, thanks for watching. Bunch of hitters. I think this stack's like maybe 1,000. I could be completely wrong about that, but I believe it to be. So, thanks for watching. We'll see what we get. Stay tuned for more. Garage sale season, baby. Thanks for watching. Bye.